Yo, yo! You guys are in trouble tonight. Because I tuned up this room really, really nice and tight. So I'm going to be hearing things in fine detail as I give you guys feedback on your songs. So I hope you guys spend a lot of time on your songs. Not only mixing and mastering, but producing, songwriting, all that good stuff. And tonight we are streaming live to the Facebook Radium Records page and the YouTube page. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think that's pretty dope. This is Ecamm Live. They updated the software, so we're in two places at once. It's crazy. It's good to see y'all. If you haven't been by the live song reviews before, then you can expect that I'm going to be going through uploaded stuff submitted through the mailing list. If you're not on the mailing list, shoot me an email. I put it in the chat, so you can shoot me an email and I can add you. We are pretty full tonight. I got plenty of songs to review. But I'm giving feedback on your songs, on your production, your mixing, your mastering, your arrangement, your everything. Like the performance, the melodies, all that good stuff. I typically focus on market viability. So don't be pissed if you are making like some art record or some shit and I'm like, yo, this is whack. Sorry. That's not really what I'm focusing on, is like how creative you got. But yeah, that's what this is all about. And it's about helping you guys. That's really why I do this. I don't do this for any money. This is completely free. If you guys do want to donate to the channel, you can super chat. It always helps the channel, of course. Like, I love making content for you guys, but I don't make money making content for you guys. So it's just something I like to do. And hopefully you guys enjoy it and really appreciate it as well. So let's get into it. Who's in the house? Who we got? Without Days. What's up? What's up? What's up? Got all the people. All right. Slats. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Blake, how do you send your music? I already explained that. Yo, I'm excited to see what people have. That's what's up. Slats Brian Olson. What's up, dude? All right. Cool. I'm good. Philippe, what's up, man? All right. Dope. Let's get into the songs because we got a lot of songs. And I'm going to shout people out, and I really appreciate you guys if you share the show, if you get something out of this, like the video, drop comments, like just kind of try and be social on social media, because it gets really, really tiring for some of us creators. Like, we're trying to make records, mix records, produce records, and then like jump on here and help you guys out. And, it's just like, let's be social. Yeah. Like, if you get something out of this, share the show. If you don't, then all good. Leave. We're good too. I don't care. All right. So this is for you guys. Share it. All right. Let's see what we got. We got so many songs. All right. I'm going to start from the top. Uploaded at 9:29 a.m. Dank Final Master by, don't even try to pronounce that. Srijan. All right. Here we go. Let's lock in. Yo, right away I can hear like some rumbling. Like there's like this low rumble to what's going on. It sounds like maybe air noise, but just like a low, like almost like an air conditioner or something. You gotta sweep that shit out, bro. Let's go.
मेरा कैनवस कलम मेरा पेंट ब्रश हसल इतनी रियल ब्रो हिटर्स बने फैंस अब गेम का मैं सिंघम बोलो इन्हें हैंड्स अप फ्लो मिंटी च्युइंग गम से भरा पड़ा बैट अप खिड़की ऑन द बीट ठंड में लाया मैं हिट ख्यालों के समंदर में लिखे काफी गीत रीट्वीट सब मोह मैं डीप है संगीत इश्क क्या काफी बार मिली ना जीत हो करूँ बस रियल टॉक बिना क्लॉक देख ले को छुपे ना नजरों से शार्प लगा हॉक किया टारगेट लॉक घूमो एक खींची राइड लगा बहुत देर टॉक्सिक एंड टॉक्सिक करे इनके जॉ ड्रॉप शॉक में जान करे पड़े मेरे शॉक डिसेप्टिकॉन मोटरबॉट गुरु के इनके नाचने का शौक और मुझे मचाने का फ्लोर को बावा सर पे उठाने का गहना लगाने का ज्वाला जगाने का तांत्रा बजाने का ज्वाला लगाने का बावा घुमा देगा बावा जला देगा राख अब कलम की नोक पे बोलूं मैं सब सीना ठोक के भारी है राइम्स रोकूं ना रोके दिया ड्रॉप भाई तेरा टिप टॉप है ग्लाइड लेकिन ईगल बंदी करे हॉप मेरे ट्रिप ना ट्रिपी वो ना कर पाए स्टॉप गाना है बैंगर सर्टिफाइड पॉप बीफ की बात बीट से किया मैंने चॉप साथ मेरे रियल चीज बाकी सारे क्रिएट क्रॉप वर्स इतने भारी किया मैंने माइक ड्रॉप फ्लो ये लीथल वार्निंग रेड डॉट लिखा है ये है वेवी सुनो स्लिम शेडी आई फील लाइक लिटिल बेबी बंदी वो है क्रेजी पसंद करे डेजीज वो ग्राइंड करे डेली बदे हम तो खेड़ी फ्लो जैसे कीड़ी क्या no twitch, no glitch किया context switch इन्हें होती काफी itch सीधे साधे लड़के रखे fashion dish show off नहीं present goal सन बात with you मैं rich हुआ रात का time धूम बना जो मान जी वो करती climb flow शताब्दी और सिकती rhyme she likes it too well love 6ix9ine beat मेरा
I don't understand a word that's going on here, but yeah, overall it's pretty balanced. The mix, like for me, it feels like it's got kind of a blanket on it, to be honest. It's like not opened up enough as far as the mix goes. The 808 really needs like a little bit more control. It feels kind of like all over the place. It's like boo, boom, 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 you know, I don't know. I just want more control with that. I want to feel the sub the whole time. I want to feel the punch and the fullness the whole time. I feel like it's missing that area. The vocals are really swept out, like almost to a point where it's like not fitting the song. It's like very filtered, you know, like you cut all the low end out of it. I'd like to hear the vocals a little bit more full. I know you're trying to get them to be like cutty and stuff and fit in the track, but you have like so much unused space in this track, if that makes sense. Like everything feels so separate because you carved so many things so much. Like the vocal is so small. And then the 808 is so big. But then it's also kind of carved because there's like no punch to it. It's just like the low sub stuff. Yeah, I'm just like missing stuff. And yeah, it feels like it could be a lot more open. It doesn't feel like mixed and mastered. It feels kind of like demo-y to me. It doesn't feel like it's a record yet. But that's okay. I understand, like, you know, you might be working on it. As far as creative choices, I think because I don't understand the language, I'm still not like getting like a catchy hook or a phrase or a melody that I can really hold on to. Regardless of the language, you can still find something that's going to be catchy, you know, that anyone can hear and go like, yeah, I could sing along to that. Like, da, ba-dee-dee-doo-dee-doo-doo, you know, like something. I'm not hearing any of that. I'm just hearing rapping. So I think that that's kind of, you know, it feels too linear to my ears when that happens. Like if you're just rapping, doesn't matter the language, by the way. Like it could be in French, Spanish, English, doesn't matter. Like if there's no melody to catch on to, it gets kind of boring. So, and it's fun. Like you're popping in some English terms in there every once in a while. I think that's kind of fun. But yeah, you gotta have something that we can kind of catch on to. The beat's cool. Like it's like, yeah, you know, I've heard this beat before. I guess that's the best way I could put it. But good work. I think it's like fairly balanced. Fast forward, Frost. Let's get into it.
Listening to elegant music.
Grab my hand, I will show you what time is. Clock's ticking away, just open your eyelids. We can have some fun, don't you stop to think. Cause your life is gone away once you go and blink. I'm a minute away, you can text me or call. If you in the dark, I can catch you if you fall. Gotta get up when you're feeling down, back against the wall. I'ma be here when the world ends, holding you, girl. Cause I ain't never leaving, I'ma make that my promise. I'ma make you believe it, I'm only being honest. I can tell you I'm on it, fast forward to Sonic. Love just could be chronic, rewind that in process. Say your life is too short, cause I know mine. I'm still in the past, got me stuck at rewind. I look ahead, just fast forward the time. Just fast forward the time. Say your life is too short, cause I know mine. I'm still in the past, got me stuck at rewind. I look ahead, just fast forward the time. Just fast forward the time.
Grab my hand, I can show you that I'm just not a thug. I'm a gangster and I can give you this gangster love. I'm down to ride, if you down to ride, let's take a trip. Fly to the islands, go get some money, let's make a flip. Show you the love that you never had, you be so glad. We spending stacks and we popping tags, we spending bags. Get to the loot, I get the money, spend it with you. Them bitches hate and they mad because I fuck with you. They say that life is too short, I know that time is. We can't be stuck in the
Yeah. There's stuff to this that's like cool. Overall, like it's just kind of crazy in the mids, man. Like the high mids, like that 2K area to like 6K is just fucking blown out. Like, and you're like hitting it way too hot. Like it's super hot for what you got going on. You can go that hot, but you really got to be careful with that high mid area. It's really fatiguing on the ears. That's like my first thing that I notice. Second thing is like, I feel like the drums and the vocals are like super separated. Like there's not enough glue in this. I don't know like how to explain it, like what you should do or anything like that, but it just needs to be glued together. It needs to feel more like one piece. Feels like the vocals are like in its vocal land, you know, like the vocals are in their own spot and the drums are doing their own thing. And then there's like this weird synth, like that doesn't feel like it's even part of the track. Like I'm just confused by that.
What's it going blink? No way, just down for mine. I'm still.
I can give you this gangster love. I'm down the road.
I think it's a matter of like you're just over processing everything. You know what I mean? Like vocals are like really processed and really compressed and saturated and EQ'd out and all that. And then like everything's trying to like be so separated that it's not like gelling together. It's just not working for me as far as the mix goes. Now, as far as the creative goes, like I'd like to hear the second rapper because I feel like this is a different rapper. Like, can he come in with a different cadence? Like, why is he doing the same kind of cadence that you're doing? Huh? Da 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 da. And then the next dude comes in and he's like, ah da 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 da. Like same cadence. Like, can we flip it? Can we try something different here? Because it gets so boring by the time you get to the second verse. You're like, oh, new vocal, and then you're like, why is he doing the same rap as the first dude? Like same cadence, like same flow. Like I don't hear like much of a difference to be like, oh shit, that's a sick flip, you know? And like with hip hop and rap nowadays, you have to flip it. Like it's just, you get so bored if you're just like da 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 rabba da 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 da, and then the next dude comes in and he's got a little bit of a different timbre, but he's doing da 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 do 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 da da da. Like flip it up, you know? Change up the rhythms and the patterns and shit. Like try some different shit. Hook, I don't know, man. This is just like super auto-tuned and like I feel like it's the first melody that came to your head and you were just like ba da ba da da da. Like it's just boring to me. You know, I need this shit to like hit. I want to be captivated by it, especially a melody and a hook. Like the hook is everything, bro. Like it's like with rap, we like make jokes in the studio all the time. It's like nobody gives a shit what you're saying in your verses ever. Like just get to the hook, right? Like what's the hook? Like we want to hear the hook. We don't care about the verses. Like what are you gonna say that's different in rap? Like, you know, it's all the same subject matter. You know, so yeah, like the hook is everything. And when we get to this hook, I feel like it's too bare. It's like this auto-tune vocal on its own. It's just in its own world.
I'm on it, cause I know mine. I'm still in the past, got me stuck at rewind.
It's like one vocal going through like a vocoder chorus effect or something. And it feels weird. It feels like it's filtered out and it's like phasing. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like in your face. Also, I want to hear like doubles, stacks, harmonies, ad-libs, you know? Like I want to hear stuff that's going to give us texture and like depth, and like it just feels like everything drops off a cliff and da 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 da. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how to explain that, but it just doesn't feel right. But overall, like pretty balanced. Just kind of back off on stuff, smooth things out in the high mids. Like you can hear the high mid stuff poking out. Use dynamic EQ, like tuck back that area that starts to poke on certain phrases. All right, cool. Let's move on. What is this? Broken Wings featuring Pastor Wheat and Monica Chris Lowe. Let's go.
If you ain't growing, you ain't living. God, I don't wanna be so rich that I forget about you. I don't wanna be so poor that I have to take ever again. Heal my broken wings. Man, I couldn't stand to see the struggles we was going through. All is what I felt, my broken wings. Every night I had to pray to see a better day to take me from this pain. I'm trying to elevate, heal these broken wings.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Lord, we know that you are with me and guide me. Fix my broken wings.
open your eyes, you hear this passion. Low speaks from the heart. Had to wait patiently, I grinded, played my part. Yeah, cash, I ain't fit in from the start. First rule, young man, you gotta know who you are. In and out of juvenile since I was 16. My third eye open, now I'm living out my big dreams. Whoever thought this all started out with broken wings? Up in a pad of boombox, some 808 and some strings. Trapped in the boondocks, this a rally culture. It's hard to learn how to fly around all these vultures. When I move, it's calculated. Let me demonstrate. Everything contemplated when I display it. Man, I couldn't stand to see the struggles we was going through. All is what I feel my broken wings. Every night I had to pray to see a better day and take me from this pain. I'm trying to elevate. Hear these broken wings.
Lord, lay me down to sleep. If I die before I wake, I pray to you, Lord, that my soul you'll take.
Find ways for no man. Jumped in the game with both hands. The streets getting hot, so I keep a.
All right. I like this. I actually really fuck with this. I think this has a really nice sound. I like the vocals. I think the storytelling, the emotion in the vocal, like, you know, I really feel this way. Like, I really like that feeling. It takes me back to, obviously, like Goody Mob. Someone said Young Jeezy. Absolutely. Just like that, yeah, that feeling. I'm doing in the day. You know, like, it's cool. It has a lot of emotion to it. I like the beat. I think the beat's super dope. I think, like, you know, gives me like that throwback late 90s, like early 2000s kind of boom bap kind of stuff. But with, like, yeah, some Young Jeezy kind of vibes to it. I really like it. I think it has a good feel to it. The chorus, like, I'm not so sure about the creative decision there. You know, the broken wings, Lord, give me this strength, you know, like, that's just a little too cliche for me. Like, I've heard that way too much in, like, gospel Christian rap, like, where you have, like, the Bible verse going over it, the guy talking, like, oh gosh, that is just so overused and so just bleh. You know, you have, like, this emotion thing and you're telling this story, and then we get to this chorus where it's like, what? You know, I don't know. It just feels a little too Bone Thugs and Harmony, like, just dated and, like, kind of cheeseball. So I would just be careful with that. It's whatever. You do what you do, you boo. Like, you know, you don't need to change up your shit because I told you this on a live song review. But I am giving you, like, some 2023 kind of insight here, because I you know, this is what I live. I live music. I've been living it for 27 years. And I see the trends and I hear the trends and I feel the trends, and I just don't think this is, like, this ain't the new wave, you know? If you feel what I'm saying, like, yeah, like doing the Bible verses with the, yeah, Lord, tell me that's a break, like, on the chorus, I don't know, man. Maybe save that for, like, a bridge or something, or an outro, but not on the chorus. It feels like a little too cheeseball. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to say that I think will really, really help you is get some of these musical instruments, the E piano and stuff, get it out of the way of the vocals. You're stepping on the vocals in the low mids. You're stepping on, like, the 200 to 600 area of the vocal with that. So there's elements that are stepping on the vocal, and that should never happen. I don't care what anyone tells you, like, oh, but the vocal is a part of it's like an instrument in my mix. Like, no, nobody gives a shit. You're telling a story. People want to hear the story. They want to hear the vocal. The vocal is front and center. It's important. It's the most important thing, especially in this track. Get the electric pianos, like, put them to the sides. Get that low mids. Get it out of the way of the vocals. Let the vocal take it. And, like, really pay attention to the vocals right now and what you're hearing, and understand where you're covering up the vocals and where you're pulling away from them.
Every night I had to pray to see a better day and take me from this pain. I'm trying to elevate. Hear these broken wings.
Lord, lay me down to sleep. If I die before I wake, I pray to you, Lord, that my soul you'll take.
Find ways for no man. Jumped in the game with both hands. The streets getting hot, so I keep it cool like the snowman. Trying to spread the word.
Yeah, it makes the vocal sound thin, and it makes you probably want to push those high mids more in the vocal and make it more crispy, because you're stepping on the lows and the low mids of the vocals. The vocals need to be up front, so the way you do that is not to add more to the vocals, is to take things out or push things to the side of the vocals, let the vocal take the center. That's the part that you're screwing up here, because you're losing phrases. Like, oh, God, you right there, my broken wings. You're my, like, it's all getting congested in that area. And that means you got to make room for the vocals, not the other way around. Hopefully that makes sense. Yo, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for coming through as well. Share the video, share the show, throw some thumbs up, show some love, That's all you guys got to do. I'm not asking y'all for anything else. Just keep coming through, keep showing love. And keep working, man. Like, y'all got to take this stuff and actually, like, use it. That was a cool one, though. I like that one. I was feeling that. Broken Wings. Like, a minute. Okay, Willie Gamble. You uploaded, like, 3 songs. I'm just going to go with the first one. Gotta Let You Know, Willie Gamble. Yeah, so typically when I hear something like this, it's like a hard pass for me. Reason being is I can tell, like, the vocal is like, it sounds like it's recorded on a, like on an airplane or some shit. Like, that's all I'm hearing up front is just a bunch of rumble and, like, noise. Like, and then there's a weird click up front. Like, what is all that rumble? Like, just use an EQ, like, filter out the rumble. Very, very simple.
Drop the beat.
Yeah, I got no fucking idea what the hell's going on there. That's gonna be a skip for me. I'm sorry. Really noisy. I don't know what are you trying to do, bro? You trying to blow my speakers? Damn. All right. Gods and Bastards, Brad. I don't know if this is Brad or if they're saying Gods and Bastards, Brad. I guess that would be a comma there. All right, let's lock in. Yo, it took me like 4 seconds, probably less than that, to realize like your timing is off in this beginning. So you got like this kick drum going, like it's just the timing is off, the pocket's off. Fix the pocket, straight up. Don't do anything else. I don't even want to hear the rest of the song. Just fix that fucking pocket. It's not in pocket. It's not in time, and that's annoying as hell. Yo, this is so hard for me to listen to, and I'm not hating at all. Like, it's the pocket, like the drums and like the groove, like is just so bad and sloppy with the timing that it's like, it's just jarring. It's so hard to listen to. I wish I could feel it, but I can't. Like, I just can't do it. Like, I hear the vocals, and sure, like, y'all are like, yeah, I like the vocals. That sounds cool. It's like, yeah, okay. Sure. Good job on the vocals. Sound good. You know, like that. But, like, without the groove, without the, like, foundation of this track being, like, in time, and like having a groove that I can actually understand and like feel. I don't even need to, why should I try and understand a groove? Like the fact that I had to even like try and say that. Like I don't think that I should have to. I feel like people should be able to play a song and be like, yeah, I feel this, you know? Like I just can't lock in on what the hell you're trying to do here. Like I'm so confused with the drums and the programming is just so bad. Just fix the timing issues. That's what I would say. Just strip it back and fix the guitar playing, because the guitar playing is really bad. The drum programming is really bad. It's like, and dude, like, whoever this is, like, don't get all pissy and don't be like, oh, that guy's a jerk. Like, that's, dude, you're in a song review. Like, I'm gonna review your song. Your timing in the pocket is like everything. So take the vocals off, take everything off, and make sure you fix the timing. Every DAW, Logic Pro, Ableton, Pro Tools, FL Studio, every single software has the ability to correct timing. So correct the timing. Get on a grid and see where your timing is and adjust it, okay? Like, because before you do anything else, if your groove isn't right and your guitar's all off, like, it's just going to be confusing. I just feel confused right now. And I feel like, oh God, I want to like it. I want to like it so bad. I want to listen to it. I actually want to be able to hear it, but I can't hear it. Like, I just can't hear it. I'm like, that's frustrating me. I don't know. That's just that shit that just like pisses me off a little bit. All right, Steve Ante, hold on. Let's go.
I know it's going to take some time. Yes, I know it's going to work out so right. Now I am seeing the road is so clear, and I am believing there's nothing to fear. Two hands and holding as one, two people growing in love, moment by moment, day by day, sharing together words to say. Hold on to the love you have. Hold on, don't let it slip away. Hold on to the love you have. Hold on.
Okay, so I like this. I just think it needs more dynamics for the most part. Piano just needs to feel much more human. You know, Christian Castro was saying like, you know, the piano's clashing with vocals. I think piano, vocals, bass, they're all kind of like in that low mid area that it's just really building up. So you got to pick one, and I would have the vocal take that over. I'd have the bass, you know, stay low. I'd have the piano kind of maybe stay out in the sides a little bit more and get rid of some of the boom in the piano. But yeah, you're taking up that mid-range, that like, you know, 900, even 1K, like 1K to like 300. That's all just kind of like very congested. I think everything's playing in that area. It needs more dynamics, like straight up front, like when we come into the track, like that doesn't work, right? Like we pop right into a piano. Like I feel like that needs to be much more subtle. The piano needs to be more subtle, a lot less compression. Stay away from compression. Like make it much more human and much more soft and dynamic. Like, you know, you come in with like this different chords too. The chord voicings could be opened up on the piano. Piano stuff like getting really block chordy and like keeping all the chords and the triads and the sevenths and everything really tight just doesn't fit with this track. Open them up. Use open voicings. Mess around with voice leading a little bit better. The vocals, I feel like they need something on the chorus to like help them out. Stack them up with a harmony. Give them a double. The drums and the bass, the timing is off. It's sloppy. The pocket isn't right. We're too long. It's taking too long to get to the chorus. Yeah, intro needs to be sussed out. We don't really need anything besides maybe just piano and vocal, really beautifully played up front. I think overall it's pretty warm, which I like. I like the warm, fat feel of the song. And it's just like got a classic feel. I would think about arrangement with some strings or something else besides just piano, bass, drums, you know, sort of vibe. I want something else in there. I think you got acoustic guitar in there as well. Yeah, I think that's cool, but I think it needs like more sweepy motion stuff with, you know, cello, like put a quartet in there, an octet, maybe a string section, you know, very light in the back, give it more depth. It needs more depth overall. But cool song. I think it's too long and it's a little too like old school feeling. I think you can shorten it and change the arrangement to really make it sound more modern. That's the big thing for me. So hopefully that all helps. Yeah. And I'm going to move on. Good work, dude. I always love hearing your stuff. It's very like throws me back, dude. It just like makes me feel like I'm listening to like an old school, like, you know, 70s soul record or something. Hold on. Like, ooh, it'd be so sick to have like a female vocal. Like maybe you do like 3-part female vocal harmony. Ooh, you know, hold on. Ooh. Like just have floaty stuff. It needs to be much more floaty, less like less blocky, more floaty. I don't know how better to explain that. All right, Slats going It's Over featuring Dirty Picks on vocals. Let's lock in.
Somewhere we got off track and found ourselves out here with things we can't take back, things way past repair. What if we let go? I would like to know, are we wasting all our time? I can't wait forever until things get better. Can we break the tether? It's over, it's over. I can't wait forever until things get better. Can we break the tether. It's over, it's over again. Apologies and tears, I've turned it all to rust. There's anger and there's fear where there used to be trust. Do you wanna know? What if we let go? Are we wasting all our time? I can't wait forever until things get better. Can we break the tether? It's over.
Okay, cool. I like the song overall. I think it's not done. I think the chorus, like having that one vocal, is not enough. It's not gonna cut it. Overall, feels like a demo still, not steel. So it feels kind of demo-y to me. Biggest thing overall is the record just feels super like woolly. It's not open. It's not aggressive enough for pop punk. It really needs to like have more, drive, more jump out of the speakers kind of vibe. This kind of style, it needs that cut, that 3K. It needs that like openness. It needs that distortion on the top. The guitar tones, everything's so woolly. Everything's got a blanket over it. I don't know if you're just like hearing things back in a room that's just not right, or the speakers are really bright and you're doling everything out, but everything's really dull. And that dullness makes it so the guitar tones are just really boring, when they should be going like they need to jump out of the speakers. And that mid-range, that high mids, like that's your money, man. Knee EQs, compression, that kind of stuff where it's spitty on the top, like 3K, 4K, 5K on the guitars. You got to be careful. You can't make it so soft. It feels pussy-like. Hope that offends somebody. But like truly, like this is punk. You got to be punk, Sometimes you got to be a little aggressive. You got to get distortion, some saturation. Like the tones need to be thick and full, but also they got to be like cut through and punch you in the face. And the vocals feel like they just feel kind of just, what are you doing, dude? You okay? You need a shoulder to cry on? You know what I mean? When it should feel like more in your face and like telling the story. Openness, like reverb, stuff like room and dimension and all that stuff is lacking in this, which makes it feel like a demo. It makes it feel like a garage rock demo, to my ears. And whatever, like it's still, you're getting all the elements there. You're just like, you're like 60% there, you got to get the extra 40%. There's like so much more to do. There's like vocal production, there's stacks, there's harmonies, there's like, width, there's like interesting elements. Like you can throw guitar stuff like where it just like a lick, throw space stuff, like have fun with that shit. Like, let's hear it. He said pussy like, sorry. I know, and no females really show up to this stuff, and when they do, they're badass chicks anyway, so they don't care if I say that. Oh man, nah, bro, this is some weak ass shit. What are you gonna do? Some like vocal chops? Nah, man, send me songs. I want a full song. Send me your Spotify and check mine. Your tunes sound good. Stuff. Thanks, man. Yeah, everybody, y'all should be connecting. Y'all should be collaborating. Y'all should be connecting with each other and socializing. Like, this is for you guys to connect with people as well. All right, Slats, good work. I think everything's there. You just got to like, you know what I mean? Like, you got the foundation there at least, which is really good. That's the hard part. All right, let's get into it. Eric Duncan, Obstacles, Third Shift Whiskey, on repeat. He just wants you to know it's Third Shift Whiskey.
And if a storm should come, you'll see it clearly. You'll have the strength to stand behind your truth. Pay close attention to the obstacles. There's a lesson in the obstacles. As the spring comes, so the winter goes.
So
pencil and scratches across the plain page. I listen for the words to write and then spill the rage. Been in a cage, got to be more to this living. Trying to give back the only thing that I've been given. This is for your soul. If it was food, it'd be nutritious. I remember the game before the music got delicious. It's vicious. People have no idea what just happened with rapping, melodies and beats that keep that neck snapping. Trying to hit the reset, get back to the basics. Air, water, food, shelter, blended with the matrix. We dance, man, we know we be fine. But if you ain't prepared, you gon' wish you had mine. As a no-no, go ahead and let that go, bro. Most of us just better off riding solo. Just open up your eyes in the morning to illusions. God is always there to help us draw our own conclusions, y'all.
And if a storm should come, you will see it clearly. You'll have the strength to stand behind your truth. Pay close attention to the obstacles. There's a lesson in the obstacles. As the spring comes, so the winter goes. And if a
All right, I'm gonna give it to you real raw, real fast, real bam, bam, bam like, all right? Here we go. First thing, de-essing. Second thing, everything feels detached. Third thing, sound selection. You gotta pick better sounds. Kick drums, drums in general, hi-hats. Damn, that hi-hat is terrible. Just like sound selection, bro. I love the Pharrell voice. I love the high-pitched stuff, but it's not hitting right. It's not mixed right. It doesn't feel right. I think you got to work on that. You got to get that delivery right, that performance right. Overall, the track feels like the sounds are just needing updating for the most part, right? Like, it's a cool vibe. I love that you're like coming in and out, and then it's just like, I like that. That shit's tight. It's a cool idea, and it's kind of catchy. Look for more of like a melody that can be sticky with that high voice, with the Pharrell voice. But yeah, overall, bro, like my best feedback for you is sound selection. Like really spend time. Like, is this the right sound? Can I screw this up? Can I make this more interesting? Can I make this cooler? Can I bring this up to 2023? Can I get... Like, come on, bro. We got to step this shit up. Because you got some cool vibes going. It's just like it needs that, you know? It needs like that extra... Boop, 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 you know? You got to level up. You got to Mario it, you know? Get your mushroom on. Go have some mushrooms. Everybody go do some mushrooms. All right? Just kidding. Don't go do mushrooms unless you want to, because I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are dope as hell. All right, let's go. You are, I think, Sandra, you said, Sandra, I don't know what it is, but you said that this was just instrumental, so I'm not going to play that. Sorry. You Are My God, Charles Slack. Let's check it out. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to review this one just because, like, it feels like it's very, very beginner stage. Like, it's like, you got to learn to just, like, how to use a microphone and a preamp first. The gain level is just, like, so off. Like, I'm like, what is happening? Why am I cranking my speakers? Why is there so much noise going on? What I recommend to you, Charles, is... get into YouTube and like really learn recording, like understand preamp, microphone gain, structuring, condenser mics, how to mic up a guitar, all that good stuff. Cause like this just sounds like a bunch of noise. And I don't mean that like in this sounds like a bunch of noise. It literally sounds like, you know, like it's just not properly done in any sense. So what I would do is just start with the basics of recording. All right. Pasa Morgan Jr. This kind of looks crazy too when I look at the waveform.
Fight for the devil's pie.
Yo, you got to bring in vocals quicker, man. Like, I don't know what we got going on at the beginning here. I didn't even know if there was going to be vocals on this track. Nah, that's a hard skip for me, man. 41 seconds in, no vocals, a beat. Like, I'm like, where are we going? All right, I think we already got one from Eric here. Let's go. Sumbi, we go my way. TBC V5, full master. Let's go. We got version 5. It better be hot.
Baby, come dance with me. Baby, come party. It's time to dance, time to dance. Baby, come party. Come show me how you move, yeah. I know. Come show me how you do, yeah. I know. Move left, I move left too, yeah. Okay. Match me when I move right. Now we're going my way. I got the Simbi running all through me. So full, looking just like a movie. These women got me going crazy every time that I'm in Mozambique. So dance slow for me when I come around. Tryna learn your way, baby, break it down. You know how to do it when I'm coming through. So you got me, tell me what you wanna do. To move left, I got your back. Speed it up for me, don't you hold back. Now move right, I know you switch. How you wanna do it, I let you pick. Baby, you got all I need.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'm pretty sure this is AI generated. Like, there's no way that this is like a human, and like this is like this sounds like an AI generated song. I'm so confused right now.
On the beach, you're all I see, and I can't tell you like me. Yeah.
It's so weird because the vocalist has some vibe, you know? Like, she has some vibe in it. But like the writing is like so predictable. It's like predictive text. It's weird and it feels off, especially this intro. The intro sounds like way crazy to me. Like, I'm like, where are we going? This is I'm on a trip or something.
Baby, come dance with me. Dance, time to dance.
So yeah, that intro is like really strange. I honestly don't know how to give feedback on that. Baby, come dance with me. It's time to dance. Time to dance. I don't even know what to feel. I'm so confused. But I do like when she starts getting into this, it sounds more human.
Switch, how you wanna do it, I let you pick. Baby, you got all. Come show me how you move, yeah. I know. Come show me how you do, yeah. I know. Move left, I move left too, yeah. Okay. Match me when I move right. Now we're going my way. I love you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say about this one. It's so strange. It's just a strange song. It's got me like super confused. Like I really feel like it's so robotic and so like on the grid and like perfectly melodyne tuned and everything that y'all gotta like just loosen up on that. And another thing, like, try to figure out how you can make the vocal not so piercingly like cutting in the range that she's singing. Like it's just so much. And the music isn't like supporting it enough. I feel like the guitar chords sound like MIDI guitar chord stuff.
Show me.
Like, it's just strange. I don't even know what this style of music would be called. But yeah, like it's hard for me to like to give feedback on this. Okay, I wrote this song. Gotcha. Okay. Well, you know, don't get defensive. No, it's all good. It's just like I'm just telling you my first reaction to this. Mara Benta. I'm not really familiar with that style of music or what that is, but it feels like so like digital. Like it doesn't feel human enough. Like maybe it's the groove too. The groove needs to feel like it's just boom, 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 boom. Like it feels so robotic and so perfect that it feels AI generated to me. That's why I think that I automatically came on with that response, because it's like it's so locked into like it doesn't feel human almost, you know? Like I could actually see this person, this like robotic, like it feels so robotic. So I feel like that's the thing that this song really needs, is like it needs human elements to it.
Come show me how you move, yeah. I know. Come show me how you do, yeah. I know. Move left, I move left too, yeah. Okay. Match me when I move right. Now we're going my way. I got the Simbi running all through me. So full, looking just like a movie.
Yeah, okay. I think what it is it's got to be like where the vocal's at for me that feels so weird. Like the melody itself, like like I don't know, like that range for the music feels like everything's doing the same thing, if that makes sense. Like I almost feel like the vocalist just needs to do different, like it just needs to be different. Like, I don't know. It's just not something that like I'm like locking in with. It's strange to me. It feels strange. Balances are fine. Like your balances, like the bass sounds good, like kind of slap bass sounds good. Drums sound good. Like overall mix and everything, cool. Vocals are poking out a lot. Like I feel like I don't know. It's just like awkward to me. So that's, I know it's maybe not like the best feedback, but it's like it's just so like on that I feel like it needs more. It needs more love. It needs I can't find another singer. Yeah, Valley Girl maybe. Yeah, there you go. What was Lane Frank? Yeah, Valley Girl. It took so much to get her to even sing alive. Yeah, I could tell, man. I could tell you like you did some fucking magic on the vocals, because they sound so robotic, you know? Like I feel like this like kind of vibe where you got the music like doing this thing where you can see someone dancing, you know? The vocal has to be so much more human, you know? And like hang back on phrases, different cadences. It's just so like programmy sounding. It's like a vocal got programmed, and I don't know how to respond to that. I almost like I'm confused. So, you know, sorry if I'm acting confused, because I really am. Fall for Anything, Mr. Napalm. Let's go.
You know, they said I wasn't gonna come back, man, with nothing for their ass. Once again, I prove them wrong. Let's go. Dark City, Dark City. Put your knife, what? 1500.
Yo, that sounded pretty cool and everything, and then the drums hit, and it was like, where'd the drums go? Overall, you're just using too much compression, bro. You're limiting too much. It might even be that you like used an online mastering or something, but like the drums just got killed. Everything got killed when the low end came in. It's just like getting smashed.
I done did it all, lived it all, saw many things. Sold drugs to any fiends, rubber bands, plenty green. My city team stack every penny that it bring. Cause if you stands for nothing, you fall for anything. I done did it all, lived it all, saw many things. Sold drugs to any fiends, rubber bands, plenty green. My city team stands for nothing, you fall for anything. The adolescent young streets pick me out as the one, the product of the slums. We're from a friendly game of tag till my head cocked the cigarette drags. Dirty rags on my ass had me out on the block with 30 bags, hunting for the cash. Cause yo, I need new kicks. Off the rack, fresh white shell toes with blue strips. Moms yelling, my block bring death from breed felons. And when they guns spark, spit more sparks than welding. I keep selling, despite my peeps yelling. Brain cells in my head dead from trees I inhaling. The morning wee hours, 3 hours to sunset. And I ain't done yet, cause I ain't doubled my ones yet. Could've been filling up my girl's sundress for some sex. Said I'm post 2 feet from where the gun rests. I never sleep, I stay awake like sharks. Cause cats with no heart stalk silent in the dark. Shit is violent in the park, I can prove and show. Shorty move grams of blow, but can't eat if it's slow. Look back, how I push cook crack. Many dimes I turn hood rat. Habits to smoke, they never shook that. I done did it all, lived it all, saw many things. So drugs to anything, rubber.
Yeah, I want to address this comment. I think this is an interesting comment, Eric. I don't think that this track is breaking any rules whatsoever. No laws broken here. This is 100% like 1993. Like, yeah. Let's not give this like more credit than due. This has been done a million times. Common Sense, Talib Kweli, Mos Def. I mean, shit. The list goes on and on. Mobb Deep, like everything in this track. No laws broken. Like compression, really heavy, drum saturation, really thick, vinyl sounding, sample loops, guitar, all that stuff. It's all very much been done over and over again. I'm going to give some feedback on the track. The rapper's dope. I think he's got super dope. Like, great pocket, great timing, great flow. The flow is absolutely like a dated flow, but he's locked in on it. Like, straight up, wow. Like, killing it. Like, I love it. I want to hear this vocal, though, on something new. I've heard this a million times. I grew up on this shit. Bro, I sampled records, MPCs, like MPC 3000, 2000 XL, 4000, 1000, JJOS operating systems. I've done all that shit. I've done this. I've made this beat before. You know what I mean? Like, I made this beat 20 years ago. I don't want to like hate on this at all. I just want to say, like, the rapper and the artist on this, he's dope. He's got like a great flow and he's so tight. But like, how sick would it be to hear him on something really modern and new and fresh? That's what I'm thinking.
It all saw many things, so drugs to anything. Rubber bands, plenty green. My city team stack every penny that it bring. Cause if you stands for nothing, you fall for anything. I done did it all, lived it all, saw many things. So drugs to anything, rubber bands, plenty green. My city team stack every penny that it bring. Cause if you stands for nothing, you fall for anything. Poverty struck, where I live, you gotta be tough. We stand a better chance of cops than the lottery's luck. Peeps want us, they said them street corners hot as the gun. We keep on us, and from where Earth born us, she had to mourn us. But that's life, I'm still hungover from last night. Stabbed with a knife from the club where all the thugs fight. We struggle, just to eat I gotta hustle. For that new legs bubble, late nights apply the muscle. This game could never love you. Envy and hate just lead to scuffles. Young sons with guns that'll bust you. So many trouble, we smoke and Henny guzzle. Disease rates nearly double. It's hell here, poor health care or cut the cost of child welfare. What's the tell here? We seem to know and see it so well. Petty crimes leave you old in a cell. Nowadays they sniff dope in the jail. You can't survive if you frail. For being locked up, the baby's getting knocked up. Enemies of the state, satellites orbit Earth to watch us. With 41 shots, the cops pop us. Diallo, I sit back, relaxing with this drink, take a swallow. Moment of struggle, where I live, you gotta be tough. We stand a better chance of cops than a lot of.
All right, I fuck with it. I still love it. Yeah, same. I mean, come on. I grew up on this shit. I love this shit. I was a 90s kid. 90s hip hop, boom bap is I don't think rap will ever be back there. I don't think it'll ever be that good again. Rap nowadays is just pop, you know what I'm saying? Like, is pop, R&B, trap, hip hop. Like, it's everything now, to the point where it kind of lost its definition so far. But I guess that's how hip hop's always been. It's always kind of like taken different definitions. But like, yeah, if I was going to compare this track to anything, I would compare it to this album. One day it'll all make sense. There's like a couple things in here. I can't remember which track it is.
This style. Yo. Means through terror, Mary. Just had a baby, someone else decapitated. rotated. Flashbacks to past raps make me so glad I made it. Players is getting traded. I drop a gem on them whose style is jaded. My juice is grated. Shit is so banging, niggas say it's gang related on philosophers' rink of thought. I've skated with precision. Cruises getting split like decisions. Comma let it ride in collision. Vision like a leak on tele. Man, niggas came in. I'm talking about that shit. Down. Check it. There was a Hardy Boy mystery I was trying to solve.
I mean, a bunch of Common stuff. I love Common. Always loved his shit. But anyway, like that's kind of the vibe and that's the era. But yeah, the corner was amazing. But that was like when Kanye started coming into the picture. I like Common when No ID and Common were really going at it. Like you know, the Resurrection LP and shit. Like when it was fun, super 90s. And then I love One Day It'll All Make Sense. Like Water for Chocolate was like one of my favorites. Anyway, I'm out of time, y'all. Hope you guys really enjoyed the show. Hope you guys got something out of it. You had fun with it, got entertained. I don't know. But if you did, like it, share it, you know, drop some comments. Let me know what song you like the best tonight. Like actually we should go through and just pick the one that's the dopest. I think that one was actually my favorite tonight. But I also liked, what was it? It's Over, was it? It's Over, Dink. Yeah, I think that was my favorite, to be honest, from tonight. Mr. Napalm. Fall for anything, Mr. Napalm. But I'm out of here, you guys. I appreciate you. Peace. Subscribe to the YouTube. Watch some videos. I got a plug-in of the week coming this week, all right? All right, guys. And gals.